So hello guys, welcome back to the channel ERY, and today we'll be discussing about storyline. Okay, so last time we talked about levels, and using that we'll be creating a storyline. What do I mean by storyline means how the price moves on weekly, daily, H4. So what you have to do is, right, first look for a level, weekly level. So this is H4 weekly level. Okay, in this you have to go 2 time frame below. Okay, so weekly means you have to go 2 time frame, which means 4 H4. Okay, so that's what I mean. So in this case, as soon as this touches, we go on H4. I'm like, good, let's see what it does. Now what I want is a breakout in that direction. But in this, what happened? And the first touch, okay, so before touching this candle, H4 create a level over here. Okay, it created an A level over here. So it broke over this candle. So we have to wait, right? Obviously it took so long, like few days in this case, but what can we do? Sometimes it happens, it takes time. After this break, just mark out all your levels, the cap level, the breakout level, the classics, everything. In this case, it was this breakout level, and then there was this classic. What will happen? Price is going, okay, there's a law in this MSNR, that is, if price is going from a weekly, it's gonna go for weekly. If it goes from daily, it goes to daily. If it is going from H4, it is going to go H4. That's it. In this case, what happened was, it will follow, and that is, it took the weekly, where it went to this weekly. It didn't respect, or more like it just went past through, then where it went, okay, and afterwards it touched this level. So you have to believe and you have to focus that it is going, if it is going from a weekly to, it's gonna go for the weekly, it cannot stop midway. But there's an exception. If you might say, oh, why did this happen? Okay, why did this happen? I'm like, okay, I'll teach. There is called a thing as roadblock. What is that? Roadblock means, let's suppose a direction is upside, right? Weekly level. Price was supposed to go weekly over here till here. But what happens is, right, price goes, but there is a daily level over here. So it touches, bounces over here, and then continues. That's a roadblock. It tries to stop. That's what it does. Okay, that's what a roadblock is. So in this case, what happened? I'll tell you. Weekly was supposed to go till this, right? It didn't. Why? There was a QM over here. You can see we mark this level over here. It stopped, or more like it took the daily level. Now which level it's gonna go? It's gonna go till next daily. So you might say, which level? This level. Okay, it's fine. Sometimes what happens is, right, you might think, oh, price was supposed to come over here, but it didn't. Just believe in the market that it's gonna go for the dailies. And how it's gonna go for the daily is, in this case, what happened? It went upside, it didn't. So for the sells, it should go and touch the buy. It rejected over here. Good. Now again, what happened? It took this thing. Now where it's gonna go? Upside? No, it has to complete at the sell level. In this case, this. No, in this case, this happened. Okay, so in this case, this, and afterwards it touched the weekly. And as soon as it touches weekly, what we're gonna do, because that's the weekly level, right? Weekly, what we're gonna do is go for H4. Let's see a breakout over there. Again, which breakout we'll be looking for? The V level before it touches this. There's so many. Okay, I'll tell you afterwards, like how you're supposed to make this show which to look for. Okay, so from this weekly, what we're gonna look for is, it can go till this weekly, right? Let's go on H4. So it touched this weekly. So you can see this breakout over here. Then what happened? Price comes, taps into this and gives an entry. Whatever it happens, it goes upside. After this happens, what was the next level? This, right? So this broke again over here. Price came back over here, this level, or this QM, and then it drops, right? Done. Till where? Again, if it drops from here, where it's gonna go? It's gonna go till next weekly, man. This weekly. Again, H4. Similar. Search. H4. Break. QM. Or this level. It taps back after breaking. It goes upside. Till where? Next weekly. Yeah. In this case, the next weekly was here. It just rejected from here. So this weekly, now let's see, H4 again. This weekly over here. Now what? It broke again in this case. Where it comes back, took it. So it just keep bouncing from here. Again, it has to complete where? It has to complete over here. So it took that. In this case, it went also here. Now what happened was it didn't took any level in this case and just went upside. Good, cool. Not always that it's gonna happen, but why? You might say, right? Oh, it broke, but why did it went upside? I'm like, from weekly, it went weekly and it did its job. But what happened on daily was it took this level, man. It took the roadblock level. Okay, it took the roadblock on the daily, and that's why it went upside. Even though it broke downside, okay, even though it broke downside, it still went upside. Okay, like one-sided move again, and then over here we came back again. It didn't create any rejected over here. It created here. He still again, see, it broke. See, from here daily, there might be few dailies over here. Let's show you. Possibly, right? Yeah, see, this level daily again, then bounces from this level daily again, then went upside, and then bounces from this level again daily, then came back, bounces from this level daily, and then went upside, right? Remember this thing, why it broke and why it still went downside, because in this case you can see there was this classic daily. Okay, so that's why even though it closes above, why did it went down? Daily level in this case. So what happened? So for that weekly, there isn't any weekly which is being respected. In this case, remember this thing, weekly, why did it not went some other levels like over here? Cause daily caused the roadblock, cause you can see over here caused by this thing over here. So it went upside for sure, but it caused a roadblock because of this daily, and then it sold the buy, right? The sell is still pending. Where is the sell? Over here. So it is already done. The sell, this one is already done. Now what? It touched the weekly again. Now what? See, already done, right? So it came down daily. Where the daily went? Okay, in this case it didn't. Okay, it went upside. What happened? It was supposed to touch the sell, right? In this case, it took this thing and again went upside. So that's how it is. Storyline. I know it's kind of confusing to you all guys, and if you all guys don't understand what part you all have problem with, comment down in the comment section and I'll try to make the video more simpler and much more easier for you all guys to understand. Okay, so see you in the next video. Bye.